Now, Channel 3 Early Warning Weather.
Hey, good afternoon. Mark Dixon here in the Channel 3 Early Warning Forecast Center. I want to keep you up to date with regard to the remnants of Ida and what it means for Connecticut. While we currently have rain in the state, times coming down at a moderate to heavy clip, the worst is going to be coming later on this evening, past sunset, into the overnight, and toward daybreak tomorrow. It's during this window of time we could get rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches an hour, which alone would be bad. But then factoring in that, the ground is saturated. Over the last 2 weeks, we've had the remnants of Fred and then also Tropical Storm Henri. So an additional 2 to 5 inches of rain with locally higher amounts only really exacerbates that threat for flooding. We're talking about basement flooding, poor drainage or flash flooding. Also, if you're along a smaller stream, creek, or river, they respond very quickly to heavy rain, so they could rapidly rise out of their banks. So certainly have a plan in place to perhaps find higher ground if you are near one of those bodies of water. So again, given the conditions with the saturated ground and the incoming heavy rain that really ramps up this evening and tonight, the National Weather Service here included much of Connecticut and points west-southwestward in the high-risk category for excessive rain that leads to perhaps some devastating flooding in spots. So we're going to be monitoring that very closely, not only in Connecticut, but region-wide. A flash flood watch is up 2 to 5 inches, but we could see in some communities upwards of 6 to 8 inches of rain, really, again, enhancing that threat for flooding. So the setup that we have is the remnants. The center of what is left of Ida is over West Virginia. We've got a warm front extending east-northeast from there, and it's along that boundary that we could see perhaps a brief tornado, as we typically see with tropical systems as they move over land. They could be, short-lived, fairly minor tornadoes, but it's something that certainly bears some close watching. In the noon hour, we've had certainly a sighting of at least radar-indicated waterspout south of Long Island. So we'll be monitoring not only the rotation, but as well flooding threat as we head through the next 12 to 18 hours. So the Storm Prediction Center now includes much of southeastern Connecticut in the slight risk category for severe wind, and that is, again, from the potential tornadic development as we'll be monitoring things this afternoon into the evening hours. So FUTURECAST showing on and off rain this afternoon, heavy at times as we head toward and past sunset. You can see how the rain really picks up in intensity. There's the scene at 11 p.m. as we make our way towards 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. The axis of heaviest rain shifts to the east of Connecticut. Then by lunchtime tomorrow, it's done, it's over, the clouds are clearing, and we'll see sunshine. So certainly some good news there. So here's a couple different model takes on the situation. This is the European model showing the axis of really heavy rain to the northwest of Interstate 84 and certainly across eastern New York, where we could see 5 to 7 with locally higher amounts. And then basically on the GFS has a similar placement, again, to the west and northwest of 84, where we could see those biggest totals come in. But, even here within our state, we could get some of those totals that could well exceed 5 inches. So by tomorrow afternoon, the sun's coming out, temperatures top out in the mid-70s. We've got a northwesterly breeze that ushers in drier air. That will set the stage for some cooler mornings. By Saturday morning, we've got upper 40s and low 50s. That's after ending the week Friday with a good amount of sunshine, highs in the mid-70s. The holiday weekend, 77 on Saturday, mostly sunny. Sunday, a bit of an uptick in humidity, a chance for an isolated shower or storm, but not a washout by any means. Then Labor Day Monday, low 80s and dry. For shoreline highs, getting progressively warmer over the 3-day weekend, but nothing too extreme. 76 Saturday, 79 on Sunday, then low 80s by Labor Day Monday.